not even supposed to react to him because Peter Obi now is a non-issue, is a non-starter. Already he has conceded his presidential ambition to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Now he has become a second fiddle.
Man, somebody, Papa. That's a Daniel Bwala, Atiku's spokesperson in 2023, that joined all of us to shout, drug dealer, certificate forger, kleptomaniac, after they said druggy Kolu. Today he is now eating from Kolu's ass. That stinking rotten ass. And so shameless about it too, you know? Well, Tifnubu can be in every place, and that's why people represent him. But his priority, when over 200 Nigerians were slaughtered by Fulani terrorists, was to go and commission bus stop. Yes, bus stop in Abuja. And then it led to serious kind of like an uproar all over the place before Tifnubu could even show up. And yeah, that's Bulaba's work. You may look at him and be like, man, these people don't get human feeling. But that is him as well, pointing fingers at somebody who has donated over 2 billion naira to schools, to hospitals, to IDP camps in the northern Nigeria, in the southern Nigeria, and everything is right there out there in the open. But Bulaba that comes from Borno State, where Boko Harams are ruling half of the state as we speak, is right here explaining to us what Section 5 means. Why Tifnubu doesn't have to go there. He can choose where to go to. That's why he sent people, because they are not his priority. That's the point. They are not. VeryDarkMan has more empathy than Peter Obi. From where to where? Just kind of like clinging onto straws, deflection, and all that stuff. But the guy replied, oh, VeryDarkMan, Abi.
I just watched this video where Mr. Daniel Bwala, the special advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, said that VeryDarkMan was in Benue and Peter Obi was not there, trying to put a comparison and trying to say Peter Obi is a bad person. Now, I'm not coming here to defend Peter Obi. I'm just trying to state the obvious. First things first, I was not in Benue. I created awareness for the Benue issue because your government, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu government, would not have cared, and then they would have just hidden it under the carpet and made it look normal, like every other killings that have been happening in Nigeria. So please, don't make it look as if, oh, they already created the awareness that I went there. I created that awareness, do you understand? So that Nigerians will understand the gravity of what is happening in all these states that people are being killed. That's number one. Number two, Mr. Daniel Bwala, you said Peter Obi was not there, so Peter Obi lacked empathy. Let me break it down. Not trying to support Peter Obi yet. But on the 15th, about 15th, in April, just April 2025, Peter Obi was stopped from going into Benue State by the governor. I will read some of the article before I play something. As you can see on our right, Peter Obi stopped from visiting Benue. I can't guarantee the safety of unscheduled visitor to Benue. It's talking about Peter Obi. Peter Obi was banned from coming to my state because he didn't follow protocol, because the governor said he should not come. Let me play a little video.
Is this about security or political control?
That's not the right narrative. I can never politicize that. I'm the one bearing the brunt and the pains and the sorrows of the IDPs in my state. The very respected Peter Obi was a governor. And if you are coming into someone's state, there are protocols. A very high personality, you're coming into someone's state, and your party does not even know that you are coming. And the sitting governor do not know you are coming. And then you are going into where I'm protecting even most, the IDP camp. It's my duty to protect them. They have been disbalanced. And then I need to protect them even some more. So what I don't know the intent you have. Is it not courteous enough just for me to know as a sitting governor and even to provide even more security to you and to prepare the minds of the IDPs in there that some guest is coming to visit with them?
But the gentleman said he made several attempts.
We have been getting some...
So as you can see, he does not even have a reason why he didn't allow Peter Obi in his state. So this same Peter Obi, I want to go Benue when they don't even allow him enter before. Why did they not allow him, and what was Peter Obi going there to do? He was going there to visit the IDP camps and he was stopped. So how do you expect him to still be in Benue? Again, since when this Peter Obi and in people, even though I don't like the idea of the SDC, I've been an ADC, since when Peter Obi and the people start this thing, una just dey restless. We can go talk today, you go talk tomorrow. They never even give him the presidential ticket yet. They've not even made him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, let me take that again. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me now? How did I not see that? Okay. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. So can you hear me now? That's right. Let's check that. All right. So is it better now? I ain't gonna know. I'm so sorry. What time is that? 33. Right. So I got a sign of a disconnection earlier. And unfortunately, I thought it fixed itself. So then, right. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. So what I was saying, I was responding to, follow up on what VeryDarkMan has said. What's his name? Bwala. They don't care about the people. They don't care about you. You know why they don't care? Because he didn't even know, right? He didn't even know that VeryDarkMan didn't go to Benue. So he went on TV, so obsessed with this Obi that he was comparing what doesn't even exist, just to sound what? To sound more intelligent than, that's the one who is more intelligent than Obi. You will see them, you are not their priority. 200 people got killed. Tifnumbu went to go and commission borehole as well as a bus stop. And they said, somebody went on TV and said, that is very much important. You can choose where to be. So you are not their priority. Daniel Bulaba didn't know that. That means VeryDarkMan going about making videos about things and all that. So they are also watching. They are seeing it. They are seeing it and maybe watching it from inside their 200 million, 300 million naira Jeep that they bought with your money, or inside the air-conditioned room, right? Reading it and be laughing, or reading your comment and laughing. A presidential spokesperson went on TV to make a wrong claim by also accusing somebody else of being a liar. These are liars. These are scammers. They are the real Bajue. The real Bajue that tells you that, don't worry, everything, the reform is working. Everything is... I say, but we can't feel it. We want to die. We want to kill us. They say, everything is not about food. Your own is food. See, the reform is working, okay? Very soon you are going to feel it. Nobody needs to be paid to tell you that something is working when you are actually feeling it, right? So, Dani Bulaba, these are a bunch of court jesters, court clowns, the ass leakers I spoke to you about the other time, that they forget who they are or why they are where they are as to, what they make themselves in the public. You are the one in government. It is your responsibility, because that's what you are supposedly sworn to do. Protect the people, defend them, provide for them, make policies that are people, the people-oriented policies, where you don't need to hire hundreds or thousands of people to go on social media and be blackmailing and gaslighting the citizens, blaming them. Yeah? Obi can go anywhere and say, yeah, you know what? I am going to be giving every one of you 1 million naira every month, all Nigerians. That doesn't really count. If those of you who are there right now, right, continues the way you are, yeah, people will believe that, even if it's not going to give us 1 million, maybe you can give us 100,000. I'm just using that as, Then you turn around and be like, don't trust him. So who should they trust? They should trust you. The ones who are currently gambling with their lives and telling them that everything will be fine. They should trust you. Anyway, what did he say? This was what he said about what he's going to do about electricity. That Dani Bulaba went on TV and spent over half an hour just to attack him. Whether he can do this or he can't, someone is there right now. He's been there for 2 years. Somebody says, oh, you cannot, it took Egypt 5 years. 5 years to build the electricity. And somebody says, oh, I only need 4 years as president of Nigeria, and I will put Nigeria on the right track. That kind of talk, right? Then somebody, those ones who are there, who promised you the same thing, but are giving you something different, right? Is saying, listen, he's a liar. He's saying that we do it in 4 years. Something that Egypt did for 5 years. Which one are you doing right now? And how many years should people expect? Your Penkelemesi Adelabu, your Minister of Darkness, is managed to pack enough money now for himself to go and contest for governor for your state. He is busy with his governorship. So who is going to give you electricity? Go. Which one is Tifnumu building? That's what I would expect and say, come, Baba, you as a Ronuku, can you tell me Tifnubu's investment in power? You can't tell me, because if there is anything that exists, I will know. All right? You can't. So then somebody says, oh, I can give you electricity in 5 years. I only need 4 years to set it off. I say, oh, very liar. And so man, this guy, the liar. Oh. Guess who is calling somebody a liar? The ones that said, if I don't give you electricity, don't vote for me again. He's not even doing anything about electricity right now in Nigeria. Do you know that? Adelabu came and said they need $100 billion to be investing $100 billion in Nigeria. And out of every year, and out of that money, $20 billion for power. Since Nigeria cannot get that money, forget about power. Whatever they give you, take on like that. They've told the citizen, this voluntary slaves, they've told them that. And they have gone to town, and if you tell them that, man, you could get electricity sorted within 2 years, that you will see a substantial improvement. Oh, Benny, you are a liar. Something that Tifnubu cannot do. So you are here saying that you will do it in 2 years. But people are passionately saying they hate Peter Obi for telling them that he could do something. Because they have been told that, no, it's not that way. It cannot be done. It's just talking nonsense. I mean, people you hire are telling you that something is impossible, and you accepted that. Somebody says, well, it is possible. I could do this, I could do that. And you're like, he's a liar. That's what they talk. I hate this guy, Sha. Man, this guy too, they lie. If you read their comment on social media, you're like, man, this is not ordinary. This can't be ordinary. It's impossible. Well, they have a person they can actually question. Not somebody that they just have to clap to help him finish the embarrassment. He says something, oh no, I can't say you know those clappers association around Tifnumbu? Now here is what he said, that got the honey out.
For example, to fix Nigerian power situation. So you went to Egypt.
Thank you. So let me learn
from them.
That's it. It took Egypt 5 years. So we're not going to fix overnight. But remember what I said. Nobody expects 100% success. They want 100% effort. If development and what you do, governance, must be measurable. So if we decide, okay, we are now at 4,000. So we can decide, I'm only going to do 8,000. But annually, there must be improvements.
How would you do it?
How
would you fix power?
It's not rocket science. Egypt, I'm not saying now, say the 3 countries that improve power in the recent time, unless one did it yesterday, at the time I went to Egypt, we are 3 countries in the world. India, Vietnam, and Egypt. And those are developing countries. So, governance is about learning from best practices. It is not rocket science.
So what do you feel? Have you identified why I'm over 40 and I've not, in my lifetime, since I was born, I've not experienced constant electricity, and my children were born into a similar situation? The question is, have you identified what the problem is?
Yes, the problem is in failure of leadership.
That's the problem of electricity.
Everything. If you have a determined leader, he will learn, he will ensure implements it vigorously. Like the president announced that he's happy that the opposition is in crisis. I will go there and solve it. As governor of Anambra State, you've seen me say it every day. Ojus Okari is there. He came to campaign for Uche Ekunife. I gave him the vehicles that took him to the campaign. When he finished, he came to my lodge, ate lunch in front of me, standing this way, Uche standing this way. He said he has come to campaign, that I've done well, Uche will replace me. And I was in that election. And when I go to, they go say, oh, Peter, you're too weak. I said, I dare the people going to vote. When the people voted.
So that's the part where they said, oh, how are you going to do it? Tell us how you're going to do it. You know, normally something it will be, well, I'm going to look towards how India did it, how Egypt did it. I have studied them, and this is what something I believe that with good leadership, it can be implemented here. I mean, it can be implemented here. Oh, he's talking about India. He's talking about Egypt. Instead of him to tell us what he's going to do. But have you actually tried to read about how Egypt and the Indians and the rest of them achieve what he is referring to? No, that's too much. No, you should tell us. Don't expect me to go and be reading about how Egypt solved their power problem. He's read it. He has done it. He's seen it that it is doable. But you know, the Nigerians, even if he tries to explain how Egypt did it, they will still tell you that this guy is confused. It's not possible here. The same one who are asking him, he didn't tell us how. Probably he knows you more now. I'm just saying. Maybe he knows you more now, but it's a waste of time. Those who are interested would then be like, okay, hang on. Egypt did it, right? Oh. And he was in Egypt. What did he learn in Egypt? He should come and tell you what he learned in Egypt. And he chooses not to and say, you know what? I will do what I learned there. So what is up to you is to say, man, hang on, let's go check what in Egypt do. At that moment, even if you are not comfortable with his answer, right? That moment you begin to actually be like, oh my God, I wish they could do it here. I really wish they could do it in this place. So I'm just saying now, right? But the likes of Daniel Bulaba and others, won't you mind that they call Tifnumbu? Say, Tifnumbu, sit down. Obi, or you sit down.